for me to do. Do you understand? I'm like, no, sir, there's no antiques, but there's some great deals. This toaster, check this out. We got married last year. We don't need 2 toasters. So we're selling this one, and it's $1. And they'll talk you down. Doesn't matter how good your pricing is. If they've seen an episode of Pawn Stars, it's negotiating time. Now he's sweating over my toaster for half an hour. Oh, buddy, I don't know. I mean, I need a toaster, and that's what's that? Sunbeam? I mean, it's all right, you know. It ain't like a KitchenAid or a Hamilton Beach, you know, something I might get excited about. I'm trying to find one of them Oster toasters. Anybody around here selling one of them? It's a stainless steel, double wide chamber. That thing will burn a frozen bagel in 12 seconds. That thing's bad. What am I going to do with this? Make toast? Oh, the springs are still good. What'd you say, $1? Oh, man. No, I'd like to do business with you, but, I mean, we're just so far apart right now. I don't know. I could probably, what's today? Wednesday? It's gonna be tough. I mean, I could probably go 25 cents. 25 cents, I'll beat it over your face for free. How about that, buddy? 'Cause let me tell you something. Watching you leave with a broken nose will be worth way more than $1 at this point. It's $1, sir. It's a toaster. That still works for $1. No, screw this guy, honey. I got 39 of my own garage sale. She made me leave. But I couldn't just go. I was like, all right, I'm leaving. But I want everybody to know something. I will not be disrespected in my own garage because of how all you're acting. I'm taking the toaster. The Beanie Baby with a mystery stain. PlayStation 1 without any games, controllers, or a power cord, and a lid that does have to be taped closed when you want to use it. That's right, they're all coming back inside. And I carried them back into the house along with my pride. But I started when I was in college, but I didn't really want to tell anybody yet. And I remember as graduation got closer, people would always ask, you know, like, Michael, what are you going to do after you graduate? What are you going to do after graduation? What are you going to do after you graduate? I just be like, well, I'm pretty sure my parents are taking me out to eat. That I have no idea, so that's what happened. In college, people expect when you go for something else to happen. Like, I remember my dad and I were out on campus before school started. He's like, Michael, just looked around, he's like, if you work really hard, in 10 years, people could be calling you Dr. Michael. Dad, I don't even want to be a rapper. Kind of difficult to rhyme all the time. I just did it, but that was by accident. I can't. I try to read books now that I didn't read in college, you know, just to keep it going. Like, right now I'm reading this book, 1984. Yeah, man. Things were a lot different back then. Complain about now, it's gotten better for sure. That was a rough. I was an English major when I was in college, and being an English major doesn't like make you a comedian, but it does make you less hireable. So your schedule really opens up for you to pursue your dreams, you know? by salary or benefits. Unstoppable. The farthest I got in a job interview process was with a pyramid scheme company. 100% sure. In the interview, I realized like halfway through the interview, they were just like, Michael, if we hire you, in 10 to 12 months, you could be owning and running your own company. Does that scare you? No, but it should scare you. I was an English major. The only thing I know about capitalism is if I see a period, the next letter should be bigger. So, when I was in college, my parents relocated to Chicago, and I found them, and that's where I lived in the beginning of my career, and I liked it. It was great. My parents had an awesome washer and dryer. Top of the line technology. Here's how it worked. I put my clothes in the washer, and they came out and folded on my bed. Sometimes. Until my mom heard that joke. I realized though, like after college, a lot of people, they might feel bad living at home, or they feel bad asking their parents for money. I did not. The only time I felt bad asking my parents for money is if they're already asleep. Wake up, Mom and Dad. I ordered pizza for you guys. Michael, it's 11:30. Okay, I'll eat it. I need $65. I have some other expenses. My mom was worried, like she'd be like, Michael, you don't have a job? Okay, why don't you just work at McDonald's? Because I don't want to lose my eligibility for their Monopoly game. That's possibly $1 million versus definitely minimum wage. You do the math. Seriously, you do it. I don't know how to do that. Take statistics. She was just worried. One time she's like, Michael, you can't live at home with your parents forever. Whoa. I don't even want to think about you guys dying. I need you alive to stay on your insurance. Something. I have allergies. That's genetic. That's you guys. You can make payments on all those shots.
give you some trouble. All right, so I'm chilling, laying down, watching the Tybo tape. I'm drinking a $4 Mocha Espresso double shot whipped cream. Just chilling, enjoying myself. Here she come. Now, cause I ain't watching what she want me to watch, she walked in, knocked the coffee cup over. I looked at her, I looked at my mocha, then I looked back at her again, and damn if I didn't have to smack her on her ass. And I smacked her 3 times. Now, I thought she was gonna do like my kids did. When I tap them on the ass, most they do is stick their little lip out, and up like they gonna do something, right? I tapped on her ass. She stuck her lip out. Then she did this. Did it, Grandma? Did it, Grandma?
S'il vous plaît.
Please.
S'il vous plaît.
Please.
Merci.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
De rien.
You. חלילי. נותן את זה לבן שמעון, הנה הילד בן שמעון, מוציא את הרוחב בפרו, עושה את ה-2-0. מכבי חיפה עם צעד משמעותי בדרך לרבע הגמר. הילד זיו בן שמעון, ילד טוב מעלה אדומים, עם הבישול, ופיירו האיש
לבן שמעון עם הרוחב.
התקפה מסוגננת,
2-0.
התקפה מסוגננת, נכונה, טובה. בן שמעון, הילד הזה נכנס, עשה שער.
So I see we have a lot of generations here tonight, which I love because I love seeing different age groups. What's interesting now is that the generations are kind of fighting amongst themselves. Like the boomers are upset with the millennials, and the millennials are mad at Gen Z. So sometimes it's confusing as to, first of all, which group we're in and who we're supposed to be mad at. So I'm going to help y'all. Our oldest generation right now is called the silent generation. These people were born between the 1920s and 1940s. They're called the silent generation because when they were kids, they were to be seen and not heard. These are my in-laws. They're in their 90s. These are the people that still cook with lard and are afraid of microwave ovens. My in-laws have been married for 65 years. Great. And apparently, if you've been married that long, you no longer have the ability to hear the sound of the other person's voice. I go to their house, they both...
Do you know why clocks reckon time clockwise? On the equator, the sun rises due east and sets due west every day of the year. And it is the only place on Earth where that happens. And the sun goes high overhead, giving literal meaning to high noon. And then as you hike north, the arc the sun takes in the sky goes farther and farther south until you hit the Arctic Circle, where the sun is practically horizontal to the horizon as it goes all the way around. That means it's almost always south of you.